Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're going to be playing a bit more of War Thunder. This time we're looking at it from the aviation aspect of it. And I'm going to go ahead and jump in with a P-36A Hawk. Now this plane is not really the best plane in the world, but I'm trying to research up the next tier of this and use up its free repairs while I can. So I'm kind of a bit rusty on this, and I'm going to try and have to remember what the controls are. But one of the most important things that you can do with any aviation game is get some altitude, because altitude is your friend. Now I'm playing in arcade mode. I'm still kind of a newbie at this. I'm playing in the Tier 1 still, but I still wanted to go ahead and give you guys a look at this because I think this is a really fantastic game. You've seen me do a little bit of the tank combat, which, as much as I like it, I find very challenging and very difficult. So as you can see, with my getting altitude, that I already have quite an advantage, because a lot of, especially players at this tier level, they don't really understand the whole altitude thing. So usually you can really get in a really advantageous position against some of these newer, newer pilots. I mean, I'm a new pilot too, but so what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a straggler by himself, or something like that, and I think I have that in this guy. So we're going to go ahead and try and dive down on him. Now you see these red flashing marks on the ground. That's actually our actual objective. You're actually supposed to take out ground targets. Now I'm diving quite hard here. I'm going to really cut my engine. And let's use our energy to now climb back up. And back down on the guy. And up. And back down. Alright, I gotta be careful there or not smack the ground. Okay, now I got behind him, and we got him. So there is a great advantage, example of me using the advantage of altitude to attack someone. Unfortunately, I'm in a really cloudy spot, and I'm not really seeing too well what's going on here. Okay, let's try and help our ally here. Unfortunately, I ran out of ammo, so I'm going to have to wait. Fortunately, this guy got tunnel vision. Oh, okay, he finally realized I was behind him. Alright, we're just going to climb away a bit. Okay, he's making another pass for the bad guy, for my friend, which was silly on his part, because now I'm just going to get behind him and blast him. Alright, so my 50 cal is out. I have two guns. I have a 30 cal and a 50 cal. This plane is rather underpowered as far as its firepower is concerned. Ah. airplane's starting to piss me off a bit. Oh, did that guy... Oh. That guy just stole the kill for me, essentially. Alright, that guy died. Alright. Alright, I don't want to go after that guy because he has a height advantage on me. I'm going to try and move around, but keep an eye on him. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's coming for me or not. Oh, you're going to hit me with AA, huh? Alright, it looks like my team's going to lose again. Oh, I apologize. This is the first time you see me play this. I played a game earlier and we lost pretty handily. That was my kind of warm-up match before coming into this to try and remind myself what the controls are. So essentially that's what I need to do to win, is go down there and kill the ground targets. Unfortunately, not very many people on my team are doing that. This is not really the best plane for me to be doing that. I don't have the the best guns for that, and I don't have bombs or anything. So it's not really not the best plane for me to be. But I'm going to come after this guy who is going after our ground targets. Did he just die? Okay, so the AA knocked him out. I mean, we are losing, but we're not, like, losing to the point that it's not recoverable. Whoa! You gotta watch out for collisions in this game. Holy crap, there's a lot of bad guys in this area. I'm starting to not like this. I'm getting the heck out of here. Because there are so many enemy planes in this area. Hopefully nobody got behind me. Yeah, they got behind me. Alright, we're going to have to dive down and hug the terrain to try and get to our friendlies to help us out here. Okay, now we can use a bit of that speed to come back over top. Hopefully turn the tables on somebody that was chasing me. Alright, we killed him. Let me make sure there's nobody behind me. No, there is. That guy's pretty persistent. I was kind of hoping by flying towards allies I would get rid of him. And my wing is really shot up, so my ability to evade him is really hurt by that. We're going to go down into this valley and hopefully lose him. Yeah, he's still behind me. Unfortunately, I kind of overheated my engine there, so it's going to be hard for me to run away from him. Yeah, he's right behind me. I'm not going to be able to turn away from him. That's just not going to happen. Not with the amount of damage I have done to my plane. More than likely, I will not be able to get him off me. Not unless one of my allies here helps me, which doesn't... Did he just run into me? I think I just killed him by him running into me. Oh, my engine just died. Dang it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to die. Let's put our gear up optimistically. Alright, so we downed a couple planes, but then we got silly and we attacked a group we shouldn't have attacked, and we ended up getting somebody on our tail, and we had too much damage to avoid him. Alright, now I'm fighting as the P-36. And I see a plane by itself already with less altitude than me, so I'm going to go after him. Kill my engine, so I'm not diving too fast. Now this plane is really undergunned. I'm essentially waiting for my guns to reload. Unfortunately, we lost, which I think that guy knew it. That, you know, he was close to knocking out our last ground target. So essentially, the way that game mode works is you don't win by killing planes, you win by knocking out ground targets. And because my team was not focusing on that, we lost. One could argue I wasn't really focusing on that either, but so I unlocked some modifications, and with playthrough of that, getting a bit of a reward for researching things. Alright, so this is pretty much our end conclusion. So I shot down two aircraft. I destroyed one ground target. I had an assist. I had 3 critical hits. That means I inflicted 3 critical hits on people. I hit people 33 times, and you know, it gives you overall, you know, it gives you a percentage for how active you are, and you know, just various things. And then I was #1 on my team, which says a lot about how mismatched the teams were. If you look over here, the point totals are drastically higher on this side, and this guy had 7 kills to my 2. So obviously this side, much more skilled players, or better luck, or whatever. I mean, this guy had 4 kills and killed 11 ground targets, and had 3 kill assists. That's, you know, really great performance, and it shows by his score. So you know, these guys were really rocking it. So my team, not so much. As a matter of fact, most of the people on my team only had single-digit ground kills at best, which is not good. You're not going to win that way. I mean, they had 2 guys on their team that had double digits, and we had a lot of people on our team that didn't go after ground targets at all. So, not a winning recipe. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this coverage of War Thunder, the aviation side of things. So, just to show you a little bit, I mostly play as the U.S., but I'm pretty new at this, so I'm still into Tier 1. So this is the research tree for the U.S. So the P-26, you have several models of that you start with. I have a couple models of the P-36 researched, one model of the F-2A. I have a special F-2A that I got, I unlocked. You essentially, whatever country you start with, you're going to unlock a rare or special like hero plane. So that's the plane I have here. So I'm going to, I guess, go over more of the, you know, setting up stuff at a later video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.